Comes Hydroxide with the last-ditch effort, and Hot Rod with...
He blocks, so Hulax wins. Oh, they get a return! Get it up in here, and again, they are getting him. No, not. Oh! He's oh, and a big return!
Oh, man.
I love Esports!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the North America Tribes League Season 3 group stage match between Denial Esports and Texas Militia. My name is Annijeyn, and joining me tonight is my fellow Texan, TXRedneck. How are you doing this evening, sir?
Doing well, my friend. How are we doing?
Doing good, doing good. We're getting ready for a pretty good match here. Looks like the Season 3 of the NATL is completely underway now. We're still in group stages, though. And tonight we've got your Texas Militia. I think you've been associated with them at one point versus the returning champions from Season 2, Denial Esports. What are we expecting to see tonight?
Truthfully, I think this is going to be a rather close match. I think, sorry about that. I think Denial is obviously one of the top teams in the game right now, but TXM's been practicing really hard, beefed up the roster quite a bit, and I think this is going to be more of a chess match than a game of checkers.
Well, it's definitely going to be something interesting because we have some weird map choices for tonight. Starting off tonight, we're going to be on Bella Omega, and of course this is the NATL, so we use the No Storm version. A second map tonight is Permafrost, and that's one we very rarely see. And then this is the group stage. We are going to play the third map, which is going to be Arx Novena. So we're going to go to the old classic for map number 3. So we got some weird maps tonight. We got some strong teams, and I hope we see some good plays. I think we're waiting on everyone here now. We're in the server. I think everyone is... No, we're waiting on a couple of people to come into the server. I think we're about 2 players short right now. So I guess we're going to take this minute to talk a little bit about the NATL and our counterparts over in Europe, the EUTL. Of course, you can get all the information you want about NATL at natribes.com. And you can get all the EUTL information you need at gameshrine.org. I'm sure one of our friendly people here in chat will link those for you here in just a moment. Still waiting on... Actually, we've got everyone in the server now, so I think we're going to go ahead and hop on over to teams, and we'll get the rosters run down, and we'll get this match underway here. We're going to start it off. Bella Omega, Denial versus TXM. So whenever they are ready, we are ready. There's the signal. They should start joining teams here any second now. Yep, match begins in 20 seconds, and as they get onto teams here, I'm going to go ahead and run down the rosters for us as they get moved over. For Denial Esports and on Blood Eagle this evening, we're going to have Extravagance, Bo Jingle Bells, Remix, Veer, Rincewind, Knutson, and Matten. For TXM and wearing Diamond Sword colors tonight is Sunny Nova, Thomas R, Arbase, Bullets, Frances, I Hunted, and Snooks. And we are underway here. Map number 1. Teams are just now spawning in, and they're getting set up. The TXM defense is getting set up. Looks like Frances is going to go do his normal hoffing duties. Hunted is going to go ahead and take up his sniper position over here on top of one of the canyon rocks. For the defense on Denial, Veer is going to be the hoff for Denial. The sniper is Knutson, everyone's favorite Brit. Drunk Brit from Europe. He's going to be the sniping. He's actually new. He's Swedish now, isn't he? Yeah, he's Swedish. And looks like we're
nonetheless
underway here. Matten is the capper for Denial Esports. He's coming in. He's coming in on a back route. Frances sees him. The Remix is there with him. I don't think he's going to have much clear, so Matten's going to jump off the flag. He's going to work on Frances a little bit now here on the stand. Hunted's going to go ahead and draw first blood, taking out Extravagance, the other Denial capper. So with Extravagance down, Bo Jingle Bells just picks this flag right up off the stand, and they take down the defense. So now it's Bo Jingle Bells, Matten, and Remix are going to just try to walk this thing home. It's just the 3 of them. They all got pretty good health. Remix is getting his regen any second now. Bo Jingle Bells is only missing a little bit of health. They take out Snooks, who's coming in midair for the crash. Sunny Nova at the same time is out with the flag for TXM. He's already got that flag pretty much back home, but Rincewind is there in his face, but he gets taken out by Thomas R on the defense. TXM has the flag, and now the flag is out. Denial drops it. Remix and Jingle Bells are right there. Blitz is also there. He also just gets the return. The Diamond Sword flag is at home now, so let's see if TXM can put it up. 1-0 early lead to TXM, taken out in the first minute and a half of this match.
Yeah, I think it really has to do with Sonny Nova's new haircut. He got it all trimmed up this evening, which is going to give him a little bit more faster speed.
It's the power of the hair and aerodynamics. So I guess the teams are going to reset now. Sonny Nova is leaving on his route for TXM. And I don't see Extravagance anywhere. Where is she hiding at? Oh, there she is. She's just out of her base now, and it looks like she's leaving right now for her route. So both teams are setting up. I don't see some offense. I see the offense now starting to come across for TXM. Starting to make their way over to the Denial stand. Sonny Nova is well on that route. He looks like he's going to be about 10 seconds or so from the stand. No, he's going to be less than that. He's coming in. He's 256. He's going to try some self-clear. He does have the flag. He's out with only 200 health left. He instantly gets sniped out by Nuts, and the flag does go down just shy of midfield. Rincewind is there to go ahead and get the return right in front of Tomasara, and it takes him down. Meanwhile, over on TXM, Denial completely owns the TXM stand. Just Remix is standing here all by himself, so that gives Extravagance a clean window to come in, take the flag going 290. She takes a bounce and loses a little bit of speed. She's down to 635 health. She has a lot of chase on her. I see a lot of blue behind her. I see Tomasara, Snooks, and Hunted taking snipes at her. So she drops the flag off for Matten, who has a little bit more health. He's going to come along now. He's coming across midfield. He's back on his side of the world. He's going to punt the flag toward the stand. It's a beautiful punt. Veer is right there to pick it up and put that tying cap on the board for Denial. What about that punt from Matten? Wow.
Great flag play by Matten. Right to Veer's paws for the cap. Very nice. Very well played.
Quick answer from Denial tying it with 1-1 with just under 22 minutes left to go. So I guess the teams are going to reset now. Well, no, not really. TXM is putting some offensive pressure on the Denial stand over here. Rincewind and Veer don't see where they are, so Sonny Nova comes in. They got the generators down, so the force field is not a factor. Sonny Nova's out, full health, going 280 across midfield. He takes a look behind him. There is nobody behind him, so TXM is going to get an easy second cap here. 21-20 left on the board. I don't know what happened with the Denial defense. They just probably didn't see him, but Veer had his back turned and Rincewind went down, so that left TXM the wide open hole to put that second cap down. So now we're back over here, and Denial's offense is going up against the defense of TXM, and Fear goes down. Jingle Bells pops up out of the toilet with just a sliver of health, but he has that shield to help him out a little bit. He's trying to shotgun Snooks down. Extravagant swoops in and tries to grab the flag, but she didn't have much health left, and Bullets is there just to put the kill on her and get the instant drop. The flag is going to hang out behind the TXM base now. It's out of the way here. I don't see anyone camping on it, though, so they're just going to let it chill out in the field for a little bit and see what's going on over here now on Denial's base. I don't see much going on. I see our base is coming in from the back. He's medium and he's in a soldier. He's kind of hanging out here on this back hill, probably waiting for the rest of his offense to show up. It's not like these pro teams just send one person in, so he's going to wait for his buddies to show up. And I see Tomasara starting to creep in from the back now. Our base is going to go down below and he's going to come up the chimney, which gives Sonny Nova, who's on his route in a soldier. He's running a soldier route. He's coming in back to front. He's about 6 seconds away from the stand. He's well over 200. He's going to throw a couple of grenades to get some clear. He's out. Oh, he gets conked right off the stand, and the flag goes out of his hand, kicks all the way down here to this chimney rock out here in front of the base. There's nothing but TXM around it. All of Denial is down right now. Veer is in chase. Knudsen is going to snipe. Take some snipes. No, Knudsen is chaining. Veer goes down, so TXM is just going to be able to walk this flag across midfield. So Matten picks up the flag for Denial. He's going out front to back. He's got 361 health, and he's going 230. He does have a little bit of chase from Snooks, so Snooks is going to try to get some chain down on him. He's down to 127 health, and he does punt the flag toward his base as far as he can get it. It's going to go over Veer's head. It's going to get a favorable bounce, and a Remix is going to be there for the pickup. Meanwhile, on the other side, Frances has the flag for TXM, and it looks like we're going to move into our first standoff here. We almost got into a standoff right off the bat, but TXM was able to get the return, and now Frances has the flag secure for TXM, and Remix has it secure for Denial. So we're going to go ahead and call the first standoff here. So what do we expect to see on this first standoff with 19 minutes left?
Actually, I have no clue. I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to set this up. I imagine they're going to go in with Blitz and Tomasar to try to do the disruption and have Snooks come in for the hero return.
Oh, nope. I was mistaken. Yes, TXM's offense is coming in from behind. TXM is coming in with Snooks and Tomasar from behind. So Bo Jingle Bells, they get the spot on them, so he pushes away. He does take a snipe. The snipe misses. Meanwhile, over on the TXM side, I see Franchise is staying back on defense with Sunny Nova. I see the offensive denial is trying to catch up, but TXM just keeps moving the flag further and further away from them, and TXM does get the return on the other side. I'm sorry, I missed it. So Sunny Nova now has to make a beeline back to his flag. Veer is going to make the E-grab right off the stand. He does have full health, but he's going really slow, so he takes it, of course, down into the toilet. And he's probably going to take it. He takes it into the tunnels to go across. He does get taken out. The flag is down here in the tunnels. Our base and Snooks are there to get the return. And Sunny Nova gets the cap for the time return, going up 3-1 on map number 1. TXM has taken a lead, 2 points, 18 minutes left to go. Denial looks like they're having a hard time getting it put together tonight, so Blitz is just going to grab the flag here. He's out 1,300 health. Looks like he tried a grenade jump here, and he missed the first one and barely got the second one. He's still not going very fast, though. He's just over 150, so he does get taken out by the Denial chase. The flag is there. Remix and Veer are both there to get the easy return. And they're going to have a little bit of a duel out here in middle field now between Bo Jingle Bells and our base. Are going to duke it out, but Bo Jingle Bells doesn't have much health left, and he's getting double teamed by Snooks. So he goes down easily to the two of them. Both teams are going to set up, or are going to reset now. It looks like our base, Thomas R, or the offense for TXM, are starting to press across midfield. Extravagance, the capper for Denial, is leaving out on her route. And the defense is set back up now. Nutson's up on his right. Veer's on the flag. So, yeah, looks like we're all set. Meanwhile, on the other side, Remix is pushing offense for Denial now. He's the only one over here for Denial. He's picking on bullets right now. He doesn't have much health left, so he's going to go ahead and just get chained out. Now, Bo Jingle Bells and Matten show up for Denial on the stand. They take out Veer. Blitz has half health left, but Snooks is at full health. Matten doesn't have much health. Bo Jingle Bells does not have much health. Neither has much health. Bo Jingle Bells does get the better of him, though, so at least the flag wide open for Extravagance. Coming back to front. She does get shot off the stand, so she only has 232 health, getting chained down to 106, going 220 across midfield. She takes a snipe to the back, and she does go down. The flag dribbles across midfield. It's right there for Bliss to get the return, but Matten grabs it right in front of him and takes him out with a bolt. Matten does get taken out, though. The flag gets punted forward just a little bit, and it looks like our base comes swooping in from the other direction to get the return. Now for TXM, Thomas R has the Denial flag right at his base. He's trying to get back up to the stand. He's taking some snipes, but he is going to go ahead and put point number 4 on the board here. Everyone K's out to reset. There's just over 16 minutes left. TXM taking a lead, 4-1. I did not expect to see this tonight.
Well, I think that's going to be the biggest advantage for TXM this season. I think that, we're the sleeping giant, so to speak. And, if people don't come out ready to play, we're going to take advantage of that.
Yep, looks like Denial needs to get on the ball here. They do have well over 15 minutes, so there's plenty of time for Denial to catch up. Denial is a very strong team. Looks like they're going to break out the double cap with the Matten Extravagance team going to go run the same route. Barely one right behind the other, so they're planning on a double hit pretty quickly. It looks like they're going to be about maybe 2 seconds off of each other. Matten's going to go in first, Extravagant's going to go in behind him. Our base jumps out there and tries to camp the routes. It looks like he might have disrupted the regen of Extravagance a little bit, but Matten did get his full regen, and now Thomas R meets them en route, takes him out a little bit. Matten gets taken down to just a sliver of health, so he breaks off the flag and goes wide to the right. Extravagance comes through. She has full health, but she just gets destroyed by a bolt and a devastator right on the stand. And now the flag for TXM does get pushed down into the toilet. Blitz makes a grab for TXM, and he's moving front to back with 860 health. He's not going very fast, so he gets conked out very easily by Matten. And now Matten and Blitz are going to duel over the flag. Thomas R is here. Rincewind is here. The flag does get returned for Denial, so these four are just going to duel it out now. Rince and Thomas R are not K'ing out. They're going to duel it. Rincewind has just a little bit of health left. Thomas R is doing pretty good, just over half health. And Thomas R does get the chain kill on Rincewind for the duel. So those two giving us a little bit of a show there. Both teams have reset now. I see Remix for Denial is hanging out behind the TXM base, just throwing some of the Arcs Buster shots down there, or the Dust Devil. I don't know exactly what it is he's using. He's using an Arcs Buster, so he's just being a little annoying back here in the back, bringing Snooks out of place to come pay him a little bit of attention. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the rest of the offense for Denial pop up out of the toilet here any second. Meanwhile, over on the Denial stand, I'm actually going to come over here and take a look now. Veer is on the flag. He's doing all right. He's got full health. There's no offensive pressure. Of course, I say that right as I see Thomas R pop his head up from over the back hill, but he doesn't have much health. He does get sniped out very easily by Knudsen, so there's no more offense over here now. Sunny Nova is coming through on a route. He's going 234 front to back through the force field that is down. It gets taken out on the stand, and the flag just spits out just behind the flag. Rincewind is going to come out here and knock it down into the hill a little bit further just to get it a little bit further out of the way and make it a little more secure while it's off stand. Meanwhile, the TXM flag is also out off the stand in the back behind their base, so there was a obvious grab by Denial at some point. Snicks is going to hang out with the flag back here. Probably going to set it back on the flag stand for Frances as soon as he sees Matten come through, because I think they probably spotted him off in the distance there. So he does return the flag. The Denial flag is going to return here in about 1 second, so it's an auto return for them. Both flags are back on the stand, and the teams are setting back up. Denial and Matten are over here for Denial. Remix and Matten are over here for Denial, putting some offensive pressure down. Jingle Bells has also joined him up here. Frances is taking some shots from Matten, and he is way out of position here. He's well off the flag and back behind these crates. He's going to try to chain out Matten behind him. He has just a sliver of health left, so if someone just sneezes on him funny, he's going to go down. I'm looking for Extravagance. We should be seeing her coming through any second now. Matten does take down Veer, but Frances is there to back him up. But he also goes down to Matten. Matten getting the double kill on the defense there. He's on the stand all by himself. He does get sniped out by Hunted, but that still leaves his stand wide open. Snooks does get back to the flag along with our base, and Extravagance is just a little too late on that crash. So Remix is coming in here trying to help. Extravagance gets chained out, trying to go back to front. And that push is done by Denial. Remix is just the only one left here trying to clean up a little bit of the defense as he can. But he does go down. So over here on Denial's flag now, Thomas R is putting some offense down on to Veer. And Veer's down to about half health. He is still up, but Sunny Nova does get out with the flag with just a little bit of health left. And he gets chained out almost immediately. And Rincewind is there for the return. He's going to go ahead and put the flag back home for Denial. So both teams, looks like we're having a little bit of a stalemate going on here with 11 minutes, just under 12 minutes left to go here. A little bit of a stalemate because both teams are trying to get their rhythm with their offense and their cappers timing, trying to get their timing up.
Yeah, I think both teams are just trying to slow down just a little bit. There's plenty of time left. Denial is no by any means the new kid on the block. So they're probably just trying to change some things up, and once they get rolling, they're going to come in like a storm. So we'll see what develops here over the next few minutes.
Yep, Denial does have the TXM stand completely owned, and Extravagance does get out front to back, but she takes some early snipes. She goes down to 98 health. Just one single chain bullet will kill her. She does have no speed. She does get sniped out by Hunted. The flag is out. It's all by itself, way back here behind the base. So Remix is going to push out here. He's going to make a field grab. Blitz has the flag on the other side for TXM. He's out with a llama, so he's going to go ahead and punt that. It's a pretty good punt, too. He got it well across midfield, off to the right-hand side of the lane, or right up the middle. So he's going to type. Hunted is going to go ahead and press on out and try to get the grab, but Rincewind comes swooping in for the return right in front of Hunted, and they just destroy him. So now Jingle Bell still has the flag for Denial. He's trying to bring it across. He's way out of position. He's way off to the right, coming across midfield. He's going to hang out here by this rock, wait for Matten to catch up to him so he gets a little bit of support. And now these two are going to start to walk it in. They're going to run into Thomas R almost immediately after they come out of this hill. And Snooks is there throwing some conks down. The flag does come out. Jingle Bells does come down. Matten is there to try to get a grab, but he goes down, so they're easily going to return that for TXM. The flag goes home. It's unfortunate for Denial. They had a pretty good shot there, but they were just out of position to get that flag capped to get another point on the board. There's 10 minutes left to go in map number 1, and time is running out for Denial. They're going to have to put at least 2 and a grab on the board, two and a grab on the board in 2 minutes to force an overtime. So
no, that was a great cluster by Denial. Unfortunately, they just didn't get some very friendly spawns. So I think that had a great factor into that.
Yes, the eighth man, so to speak. And Extravagance now for Denial going front to back. She has 705 health. She's going 273. She takes a bounce off the back rock. She still has all of her speed, though. In fact, she's gaining a little bit of speed. She has 705 health still. She is going to press across midfield. She's coming. Sunny Nova is in front of her. He does try to get it with the bolt, but he misses. There's some chain gun coming in now. Takes her down to 491. She still has plenty of speed and plenty of health. She is going to go ahead and put point number 2 on the board for Denial. Veer and Rincewind are there to make sure the flag stays home. But after the cap, Sunny Nova comes back to front. He's in a soldier, but he does get conked by Remix. And he does get the re-grab right in front of Remix. So here we go again. Remix goes down. Sunny Nova tries to pass the flag off. It does land in the hands of Snooks, and he's coming across midfield now, coming up to his side of the world. Rincewind is chasing. Extravagance is chasing. He passes the flag forward. Franchise is there to try to grab it, but it does go down the hill, and that's going to be difficult for the fat guy to get up the hill to get the cap on the board. I don't see much crash from Denial. Here comes Remix. Is he going to make it? No, he's not going to make it in time, and TXM goes up 5-2 with just under 9 minutes left to go. So that was a good answer by TXM to have Sunny Nova on the route all ready to grab the flag. Even though Denial was able to get that point, it did not stop Sunny Nova at all. He was able to get that cap.
Yeah, it was good game awareness just to keep things rolling and try to catch the other team sleeping.
Yeah, I think that may have actually been what happened here. Denial got that point, and they went back on their heels even just for a brief second, which allowed Sunny Nova to get through. They had plenty of defense still up on the stand, so I don't know why they would allow that. I mean, it looks like they just fell flat for a second. But
looks like we got Matten en route here.
Matten en route. Remix is doing some offensive crash or doing some offensive pressure here. He's going to get Snooks out of place. Hunted is sniping from the back of the flag stand, and Matten does stop the route, and he's going to go ahead and start taking out and dueling out Franchise and Snooks. Matten has no health left, so he does go down, but Jingles Bells pops up from the toilet, and he's taking the shotgun to Franchise, who is down on the ground and way out of position. Snooks is down to just a little bit of health left. I wouldn't exactly call it a sliver, but there's not much, so Jingle Bells is going to try to take him out. Extravagance is coming on that side-to-side through the force field with 322 speed going with 705 health. She's still well up over 300. She's going to pass Blitz with the other flag on the way by. So the flag is going to go ahead and make it home for Denial, and she's going to wait for Veer, and they're going to change up here and get ready for a standoff. Blitz does have the flag for TXM. Remix is there putting some pressure on him. They do take him down. The flag is out for Denial. Remix gets the return just before he gets taken out. And now it's up to Veer to put the point on the board. It's up to Snooks to stop the point. Snooks gets a caught. The flag is out. Matten's going to go ahead and pick it up. I don't see any more TXM players over here, so that's going to be point number 3 for Denial. 7 minutes left. 2 more points left to go to tie. 3 more to win. Let's see if Denial can make the comeback or if TXM can hold strong here. How about?
Yeah, let's see if this should be interesting. See if TXM can hold the composure and if Denial can take advantage of their momentum right now.
It's going to be about momentum. So let's see what these teams have to offer. Extravagance is leaving out on a route now. The defense for Denial is there. Vera's up, Rincewind is up, Jingle Bells is up, and I see Nutton is also in his place. TXM does have a strikeout. Blitz does have a strikeout for TXM, so he's going to start putting some annoyance on Nuts and the sniper for Denial. Now he's going to start throwing some shots down at the stand for Vera and Rincewind to deal with, so he is starting to take some chain now. With all those shots missed, that Shrike still has completely full health. He's flying around the Denial stand. They're all looking at him, keeping an eye on him. He does come out of the strike. He is going to strike grab. He's at 700 health, going 226 across midfield, 235 left. There is also Remix now has a strikeout for Denial, and he starts to put the chain down, so the Blitz does punt the flag forward. It's out in the field by itself. Jingle Bells for the offense, Denial's offense, is there to go ahead and get the return. While Extravagance comes back to front completely unseen. She's at full health, going 255 across midfield now. TXM didn't see her. They were more worried about getting the flag secure, getting Denial's flag secure, so Extravagance is going to get out. Put point number 4 on the board. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. It's a 1-point game now.
Yep, they're making a hell of a comeback right now, and they're turning up the heat, so let's see how TXM responds.
Yep.
This could be the tying cap right here because he's got no chasers at all.
Yep, nobody's behind him. He's taking some snipes from Hunted, but he only has 664 health, and there it is. Tie game with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Denial turns up the afterburners, gets 2 quick caps to tie it. 5 minutes left, and it's a tie game now, so let's wipe the slate clean and start it over. A 5-minute match.
Yep, this should be very interesting from this point forward. Let's see who wants it most.
I see some woohoos coming out from Denial there, so they're definitely happy about that double cap there. So now let's see. Remix does have the strike for Denial. He's putting some pressure on the TXM stand. Franchise is chaining him out, and Hunted is sniping at him. His strike still has full health though, so he's doing all right. Sunny Nova is back here for TXM to also take a look at this. No, he's still leaving on a route, but he's definitely been spotted by Remix leaving on that route, so they're going to be watching him all the way in. In fact, Remix is going to go ahead and just follow him. Looks like. Nope. Caster's Curse. He turns. He's going to go back to offense. So let's go over to Denial stand now. I see Rincewind and Veer are doing all right. They both have moderately full health. Veer is full. Rincewind is just getting regenerating up to full. So our base for TXM is going to swoop across the front. Remix picks up the flag and a strike grab for Denial. I don't know if they were expecting that because he's out with well over 1,000 health, 200 in speed. He's across midfield, back over to his side of the base now. Matten is there to meet him. He still has 537 health. He still has plenty of health to go ahead and just walk this on up to his stand. He tosses it right there to Veer, and there's point number 6 for Denial. So there's the first lead of the night for Denial with under 4 minutes left to go in map number 1. So TXM is going to have to answer now.
Yeah, I think this is just a simple matter of, hey, we've been here for a while. We know how to come from behind, and we're going to make this a match. So kudos to Denial. Very, very well played on their part.
Indeed. So now Sunny Nova is on a route for TXM. He's probably about 15 to 20 seconds away from the stand. Thomasar and Arbase are coming in for offense now. I see Matt and Veer and Rincewind have all kind of tripled up on the stand here. Sunny Nova does come through. He does get the flag, but he gets conked out as soon as he clears the flag stand. He has just a little bit of health left, and Rincewind is there to go ahead and just return the flag and ignore trying to kill him. So the Denial flag is secure at the base. Veer is on a killing spree now, so he's going to try to duel out Thomasar. Thomasar gets taken out, or Thomasar K's out right before, as he realized he was the last member of his team standing over here for TXM, so that was a no-go for them. Meanwhile, Denial has Bojingle on the stand for Denial. He goes down into the toilet and gets chased by Snooks, and does get taken out down there by Snooks. So now Frances is light right now. He's not hoffing at the moment. He is light defense. He's going to call it an inventory station right in front of the flag, but I don't think he sees Matten coming in from behind him. Matten is obviously not on a route. He's not going very fast. He's not built out for a route, so he is going to try to put some hurt down on Frances, who has switched over back into the Doombringer now. And Extravagant's coming on the route. She's coming back to front. She's going about 240, 250 with 330 health. She gets stopped dead in her tracks. Looks like Snooks just got a straight body block on her, so she gets taken out. Bojinglebells is the only Denial member left over here on the TXM stand, and it's just a duel between him and Frances. Frances with that chain gun is just too strong. The Denial flag did get picked up off the stand, but it looks like it got conked or killed out right in front of the stand. Rincewind is there with it now, just waiting for Veer to get back home so we can return it. And sure enough, there it is. Veer with half health waiting on his regen. I do see some mortar fire coming out from underneath, though, so I wonder who that is. Oh, it's Blitz. Blitz is down here underneath the Denial stand, throwing some mortars up, just to be a little annoying. I don't think he was actually hitting anything, though, but he was definitely down there, and he still is down there. Snooks and Sunny Nova are coming in from the back. Sunny Nova's probably on a route here. Yep, he's going well over 200 with full health. He's coming down into the route. He's going to push it up over 230. I don't know if he's been spotted yet. Blitz and Snooks are there, putting a lot of pressure. They were able to take out Veer, but Rincewind was there to get the kill off of Sunny Nova right as he grabbed the flag. They do take Rincewind out with some chain, and Arbase picks up the flag and does start to walk it out. Extravagance, meanwhile, is out side to side through the shields with 705 health, going well over 230. She's already pretty much back home now. I guess only Blitz is back here for TXM to try to put a stop to her holding this flag. She is seemingly all by herself right now. She does kick over here to Bojinglebells, and Matten shows up, so they're going to quickly take out Blitz and secure this flag for Denial. Meanwhile, TXM has the flag secure for them over on their side of the base, so we have another standoff with just 42 seconds left. This does not look good for TXM. If they can hold this standoff for 30 seconds, this game is over, or this map is.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm all like tunnel vision in this match right now, waiting to see how this standoff develops. So this is a make or break moment for TXM.
Yep, TXM is going to have to put the point on the board. They've got 20 seconds left. Let's see what happens with the offenses here. Sunny Nova is holding the flag for TXM, and Remix is holding the flag for Denial. Right as he hands it to Rincewind, of course. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop using names. That's what I need to do. Just stop using names. And Remix has the flag back, so I don't know what they're doing. But Matten is over here for Denial. They are going to go into overtime since they are holding the flag. Yes, looks like Denial actually is going to have to get the return to win it now. So let's go over here. Denial's Remix is still holding the flag for Denial. He's got just about half health. He's standing back here with Bojinglebells and Rincewind. So I guess on Denial, I guess Nutson, Matten, and Extravagance are going to push across to offense. Blitz is way behind the Denial base. He went way wide, but his first couple of mortars missed, and they were able to pick up on his location pretty easily. So Remix ducks out behind a hill, passes off the flag to Bojingle Bells to get his regen, now that they have mortars to worry about. Snooks is coming in. He's throwing some conks down, but the conks all miss, and he easily gets chained out by the Raiders for denial. So they hand the flag off now to Rincewind. Both Jingle Bells took some damage, handed it off to Rincewind. Bullets is still out there putting some mortars down. Sunny Nova has dropped the Blood Eagle flag. Matten gets the return, and that is the game. Map 1 goes to denial, 6-5 with a comeback. They came back with 5 minutes left, so map 1, really exciting.
Yeah, kudos to freaking Denial, man. That was one hell of a comeback. They caught TXM getting a little bit too conservative there in the last final minutes, and they took full advantage of that and came out the victor. So very, very well done, and what a great map to start out the match this evening.
Yeah, I'm looking at the scoreboard here. Looks like Bojingle Bells topped the frag list with 34, Knutson at a very close 33 second. Arbase with third with 25, Hunted with 24, and Matten with 23. So those are the frag numbers for map number 1. We're going to move on map number 2, Permafrost, now here in the next few seconds. And this was about the same size, similar layout. It does have that nice little llama trench right down the middle that you see a lot of cluster play happen at, but there's a lot of fast outside swooping routes, and this is the wrong map.
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
So he's going to get the map changed. I'm going to go turn my air conditioner on because I'm hot. We'll be back in just about 5 seconds or so. All right, map number 2, Permafrost, coming up here in about the next 20 seconds or so. We're going to get the map changed over. I wonder if there's going to be... Are you expecting to see any roster changes from TXM? I know you know that team very well.
Actually, no. I think right now they're going to go with the term, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I think that they played very well together. You know, as I said, you know, we're still putting things together. We've got some new personnel changes, so we're still learning how to play with everybody. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to make a game out of it. So I don't think we'll see any roster changes, to be quite honest.
Just about 75 seconds before the beginning of map number 2. Players are starting to come into the server now, and so far I'm seeing nothing but familiar names. So it looks like you might be right about the no roster changes. Yep, Denial does have their roster in. They have 7 people in the server, and it's the same 7 as before. TXM has 5, waiting on 2 more. Got about a minute left before map number 2 starts, and we'll get this underway. I want to just take this moment to say hello to everyone in chat out there. How are we doing this evening? I know that we're because of the delay, we're a little off of your time, so I'm just saying hello to all you now. So if any problems, if you have any comments about the stream, there's a Reddit thread. You can go drop your comments in there, and we'll be glad to take a look at those and do what we can to help you out. 20 seconds before we get started now, so I'm going to go ahead and run down the rosters for both teams here. For Denial, once again on Blood Eagle, we have Veer, Bojingle Bells, Knutson, Remix, Rincewind, Extravagance, and Matten. For the Texas Militia on Diamond Sword, it's Blitz, Hunted, Thomas R, Arbase, Frances, Sunny Nova, and Snooks. 5 seconds left to go, and we're going to get map number 2 underway here. Permafrost. Both teams are starting to set up now, and looks like the rosters are exactly the same. Looks like the roles are going to be the same as well. Veer is coming over to Hoff for Denial. He's starting to get set up here on the flag. And I do see Knutson is set up on a hill for sniping. So yeah, looks like it's going to be the same over here. Meanwhile, on TXM stand, Frances is hoffing. Sunny Nova's starting out on a wrap. Looks like everyone is staying about the same. So TXM offense is going to make it to the Denial stand first, with Blitz and Thomas R going to go ahead and start the heavy push. Veer is standing here all by himself, but Jingle Bells does manage to get first blood, though. There's the fractal, the first fractal on the Denial stand. Veer is out of the way of it, down off the side. Not taking any damage from the fractal, but he does get a diss from Thomasar. Here comes another fractal down onto the stand, so Veer drops his own. Sticky, and Veer goes down. Sunny Nova is able to get out with the flag, going right to left. He's going pretty quick. He's well over 300. He has 521, 461 health left. Rincewind is chasing him with the chain, but it looks like the shots are all falling just a little bit short. A few of them land, and he's down to 247. And TXM gets the first point for map number 2. I do see that Denial did make a quick grab, but the flag went back home rather quickly. So TXM going up 1-0 once again on map number 2. So it looks like at the same start. Let's see what the finish is like. Denial's going to set back
second
up.
verse. TXM got quite a good lead on the first map, but that didn't mean anything to Denial. They just kept playing their game and came out on top on that one. So until it's 7 for TXM, this map can go any direction.
Oh, it always can. Remix is the only offensive presence down here for Denial, so he's in a juggernaut. Going to throw some mortars toward Frances just to kind of push him out of the way and just let him know that he's out there. TXM's offense, Thomas R. is starting to push across midfield. I don't see anyone else with him, but that doesn't mean there's not anyone down here in the llama tunnel. I don't see anyone. Oh, but Jingle Bells is in the llama tunnel for Denial, throwing some mortars down it, but I didn't see anyone from TXM, so both teams looks like they're moving kind of slow. Bojingle Bells is going to come put some offensive pressure for Denial on Frances now, so there is a bit of a duel going on the stand here. Frances is down to just a little bit of health left, but a mortar from Remix comes in and just kills everybody. So the stand is completely clear. Snooks does show up back on the stand for the light defensive role. He's facing off against Remix, who isn't a juggernaut. Sunny Nova and Frances, everyone gets back to the stand just in time for Matt to come through with a grab. He's going over 300. He has 8 health left, so he easily gets sniped out, and the flag does go down. The flag is out for TXM across midfield. Denial's flag is also off the stand right now. Our base, Bojingle Bells and Veer having a little fight over it, but Denial's going to come out on top there. Diamond Sword, TXM is going to go ahead and return their flag, and Rincewind is going to kick their flag down into this little crater down in here to keep it safe while Veer gets set back up on the stand for Denial. So nothing happening there. Both offenses coming up short and both cappers coming up empty-handed.
Yeah, it looks like both teams just did a hard reset, and it looks like Denial's got the jump on the offensive crash, though, right off the gate here. We'll see how this develops, but maybe TXM will kind of hang back and try to clean up the house before they move forward.
It looks like Denial is actually starting to pay some attention to Hunted now, so they did just take out the sniper, so the sniper is down. Now they're going to start working on Frances goes down, Snooks goes down. Snooks is still up. So we have Snook still up for TXM defense, but he's the only one there. Frances does come back as a light. Extravagance does come through with a grab. She's going 285. She has 900 health left, down to 642. Hunted has respawned as the sniper for TXM, and he did get one shot on her, but I don't think it was enough. Snooks is chasing, and Thomas R is right there as well. So Extravagance is now making her way back toward her base, taking a lot of chain, going down to 238 health. She is going to be able to get this flag at least back to her stand and put the point on the board for Denial. So it's tied now, 21 minutes left. That was a knuckle biter there. Extravagance almost didn't make it back home.
Yeah, I think it was the fact that she did the Dougie on the way back and kind of get her that extra momentum to get the cap.
Yeah, and I think that actually kind of helped her out. But even had she gone down right there at the end, the flag would have landed in Veer's hand because we know how good of a receiver he is. I mean, if Tribes was football, Veer would definitely be the number 1 receiver. I don't see anyone who can catch as well as he does. So
the Megatron of Tribes.
Yeah. The Denial's offense is already back downfield on the other side of the map. Bojingle Bells is going to come up and start putting some pressure on Hunted, so they are paying attention to the sniper again. Hunted now starting to take a lot of chain. He's got half health. Bojingle Bells just has a sliver. Blitz is going to pick up the flag as a brute, and I don't even know if he knows he has the flag right now, or we have some esports pending. No, he does go down and drop the flag as close to the middle of the stand as he can, so I think he picked that up by accident. So Sunny Nova has to try to crash into it and bounce off the base, and that, of course, doesn't go anywhere as Veer and Rincewind take him out quickly. Our base does try to swoop in for the field grab, but Rincewind, Veer, Bojingle Bells, and Extravagance are all there to make sure that doesn't go anywhere. So the Rincewind is going to secure the flag up against inside the Denial base, inside the Blood Eagle base there. So it's going to be good there for about 17 more seconds. Meanwhile, back on the TXM side of the world, Snooks and Frances are up for the defense. Sunny Nova looks like he's just now leaving on a route because he just got taken out. So Matten is starting to throw some mortars down toward the stand. They're all shooting a little wide, though, so he's going to kick out and come over to Hunted's position. Try to get the sniper at least out of position for Extravagance's run, because here she comes. She has 212 health left. She's going to get a regen here any second. Going to get a lot of speed coming down into this hill here as well. She's well up over 300. Just comes up over to 300, comes down to 294. There is the region. She's going to come right to left. She's going to have the flag here in about 3 seconds. Sunny Nova grabs the flag for TXM on the other side. He's out 250 speed with 714 health left. He's coming across midfield now. I don't think Extravagance was not able to get out with the other flag, so TXM puts the second point on the board, 2-1. 18 minutes and 45 seconds left, so Extravagance was unable to get that grab for denial, allowing TXM to get the second point.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what happened there, but from the looks like it was an insurance seminar there on the flag stand. It looked like she might have been body blocked.
Yeah, Snooks has been really on with those body blocks tonight. He's gotten 2 of them now, apparently. So both times, looks like he's just stopped Extravagance dead in their tracks. So instead of focusing on the sniper, it looks like they need to split their focus between the sniper and the light defense. Because now there's a strike out. Blitz for TXM does have the strike. He is out and about now. He's going to start making his way across midfield over to the denial side of the base, of the map. The denial offense, Matten and Remix, are starting to come into the TXM stand now, putting some mortars down on the stand. Remix is going to be in a raider as well. He's starting to chain out as well. So they take Snooks out. There goes the light defense. The light defense is down now. Right as Extravagance is coming into her route, going left to right. 300 speed. She gets the flag and she is out with full health, but she gets sniped immediately and goes down to 400. So now it's just up to Hunted. He does take her down, and the flag is out just at midfield, way off to the left-hand side. Snooks is there to put the flag back home for TXM. Denial is also working on that strike that Blitz is still flying around in. It's still got a pretty good amount of health left. Extravagance on her respawn is going to start picking on the strike, and I see a little bit of smoke starting to come out of it now, so they are starting to put some damage on it. Sunny Nova does come through with a grab while the strike is distracting, and he does have the flag. He's out full health, well over 300 speed. He's going back to front, and he's way up in the air now. He's sniper bait, but I don't see anything from Nuts, and he can't get a line on him, so TXM is going to get this third point here. There it is, 17 minutes left to go, and TXM is now up 3-1, so far it looks like a repeat of map 1.
Yeah, but let's just hope that this time that Denial doesn't come back and freaking give 5 unanswered caps, boom, 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 boom. But it makes for a good game, and it makes for good comp. So let's see what happens.
Denial is having a hard time answering the defense of TXM this map, with both Hunted sniping very strong and Snooks playing extremely well with the light defense. In fact, to the point that Snooks is going to come out here and defend his sniper a little bit, so they're going to keep both of them up. Although Hunted does go down to Remix eventually, so now Snooks is going to try to deal out Remix, and Remix is one of the best duelers in the game. There's no way you're going to beat him one-on-one like that, especially if you don't have full health. So now it's up to Bo Jingle Bells to take out the Hoff of TXM. The stand is completely clear here. Blitz does make it back. Sunny Nova is on his way back. Extravagance is just a little behind, so the offense for Denial is early again, but she does get out with the flag, going 250 with 745 health left. She is losing a little bit of speed now. She's down under 200 now, so it gives Sunny Nova time and Thomas R time to catch up to her. Sunny Nova has just a little bit of health left. Remix is going to try to help take him out. Extravagance drops the flag. I don't know if she was trying to pass it or if she was trying to punt it, but Blitz was almost there for the return. He gets taken out. Snooks comes in for the return. He gets taken out. There's nothing but red surrounding this flag now. So Veer has a 5-person cluster. It looks like Remix, Veer, Bo Jingle Bells, Matten, and Extravagance are all just going to walk this flag home for Denial. Here comes the crash for TXM. They are there in time to force the drop. Our base does get the E-grab. He doesn't have much health, though. Extravagance has the flag for Denial, and she's just kind of floating above the stand. Our base does drop the flag to Veer's conk, and it is out. Rinceway comes out and tries to get the return. Remix now has the flag for Denial. He's going to boost up to the stand and put port number 2 on the board right before Blitz can get there and try to get a grab. So Denial puts point number 2 with right at 15 minutes left to go. Good cluster play by Denial. They had 5 people converge on that flag. That's good awareness.
Yeah, that's great team play, and basically what that is just everybody being on the same page, being patient. Nobody's trying to be the hero. They're just trying to work together as a team and get the flag back for the cap.
And they were able to do that now, bringing it to a 1-point deficit. Both teams have done the suicide reset. Veer is starting to throw some discs out. I don't know what he's shooting at, though. It's like a dog barking at air. So TXM's offense, Blitz is starting to come across midfield. He's going to meet Mo Jingle Bells, take a couple of shots at it, but they're ultimately going to ignore each other. Blitz is here all by himself. He's going to go up against Rincewind and Veer one-on-one. He's in a brute. He drops the fractal right on top of the flag to move Veer and Rince out of the way. Rince comes out and gets behind him and does get a shot off on him. He's down to half health. Some chain from Remix from Rincewind. 2 more fractals go out on the stand. And Blitz does go under the base. He is hiding. Extravagance is out with the TXM flag for Denial. She takes a bounce off the turret stand. She's going 294. She's got a good line back on her base. Plenty of health. Full health still. Plenty of speed. The snipe from Hunted misses. Second snipe hits, and she goes down to 675, but I'm afraid it's just not enough. Denial is able to tie it up. 3-all. 13 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. TXM is on the crash, though. The offense has shown up. There's a lot of defense here for Denial. I see Bojingle Bell's remix. The flag comes out, but instantly goes back to the stand. There was just way too much presence from Denial on the stand here. Blitz tries the llama off, but Rincewind and Remix are there to conk him out and then kill him. So the flag is now out for 30 more seconds for Denial. They're going to get to hold it out here, but Remix, of course, as I say that, returns it and goes straight up in the air and K's out.
Yeah, and so there's no misunderstanding for those that are just, getting into the Tribes meta and comp play is that a lot of times people will confuse a D-stack whenever there seems to be a lot of one team on their own side of the base. But basically what happens is the offense gets killed out, so they just hang back to clean up the house to make sure that their flag stays home. It's just very patient, smart play.
And that's exactly what happened there. That was defense by opportunity. That was by no means a planned D-stack by Denial.
Absolutely.
It's just they all respawned right at home and the flag was there. So it's you play the flag. You don't play the player. You play the flag.
Amen.
So another attempt here by Sunny Nova. Looks like he's going to grab one. He's way up in the air here. He's got 56 health. I hope he gets his regen before he comes down because he's not using safe fall. There's his regen. He's got a lot of speed. He's going to push 400 with this route. He's at 358 coming in left to right. He is the flag. He's out full health, 340 speed. Denial had no idea he was there. He bounces off a rock, which turns him very well back upfield. His stand is completely safe. I see nothing but blue names there. And Matten is going to come in. He's going to try to get the grab right in front of him. He misses the flag. And Sunny Nova is able to regain the lead for TXM, going up 4-3 with 12 minutes left. Matten just unable to grab that E-grab right in front of them, so they were able to get that fourth point. Remix coming in for some delayed crash. He does go down to some. He K's himself out. And he's going to go reset back on his side of the world. So TXM going up 4-3 now.
Yeah, this is basically your esports at its best. Both teams just playing their hearts out. Just your typical good old street fight. This is going to be one hell of a match.
Yep, and Arx Novena being the classic map out of these three is going to be really intense.
Well, Denial's bread and butter map is Arc, so I'm really interested to see how TXM plays on that map.
Well, let's turn our attention back to Permafrost here. The TXM defense is set back up. Franchise is hanging out on his flag, surrounded by cookies and with full health. Vera's just about over half health. He did have a little bit of a pressure from him there, from Thomas R, but Thomas R is taken out. Blitz shows up, and Vera goes down hard to Blitz. And now Blitz and Rincewind are the only ones left here on the stand. The flag is completely unguarded right now. Veer does get back to the flag as a light before the capper shows up. Remix grabbed the flag for Denial and does get sniped out by Hunted, so the flag is out for TXM. Our base is right there for the return, so he's going to go ahead and send it home. Both flags are secure right now. Snooks and Franchise defending for TXM, with, of course, Veer and Rincewind defending for Denial. Extravagance grabs the flag, but does drop it right out immediately. She gets taken out by a disc, by an explosion. The flag is going to go ahead and sit there. Bojingle Bells is trying to grab the flag on the field, but he does miss, and that just repositions the flag. So Remix came swooping in out of nowhere, and I think he just stole Blitz's strike. I literally think he just jacked Blitz's strike, because he just landed in the strike and flew off with it. That just happened. So the TXM flag is going to auto-return in about 10 seconds here. So Franchise and Snooks are getting set back up for light defense. Veer is on the Denial stand. He still has pretty good amount of health, but he's got Thomas R and R-Base in his face right now. Both of them are rolling around in soldiers. I can't talk tonight. And they do manage to take out Veer, but Rincewind is there to clean everyone else up. So there's no dice there for TXM's push. Meanwhile, on the other side, Franchise, Hunted, and Blitz. Blitz is dropping back to LD, so Snooks is also running Raging Lightweight. So I guess they're doing double LD Sniper Hoff defense right now. Remix is coming in for the Denial offense. He's in a Pathfinder. He's in an LD build out doing offense, so there's a little bit of confusion going on. I don't know if they know what they're supposed to be doing. Maybe Remix just needed to get downfield quickly to catch up to Bo Jingle Bells and Matten, who do take out Snooks. Extravagance does come in. She's going 300 speed with 820 health. She takes a turn back toward her base. She's still kicked out a little wide. She takes another snipe. She's down to 378. 220 speed now. She does make the turn in toward her base. Matten does meet her. Bo Jingle Bells is going to come out and meet her, and Nutson is also going to meet her. There's no crash from TXM going to make it on time, but the flag does go down. Veer has the flag right in front of him. Oh, heck, gives just enough time for our base to sweep through and get the E-grab. He does give the flag and kick it off the stand. Remix is going to get the return, and Veer is already there waiting for it. So that was a good attempt by TXM to get the E-grab and get the flag moving, but the defense, the offense returning back, responding to help with defense was just too much for TXM, and tied once again 4-all with 8 minutes left to go. This is getting insane.
Yeah, I mean, once again, that's just Denial's experience right there and knowing what to do and when to do it. They always respond very well and know when to come together, group it, and get the flag home. Very, very good team play.
They do communicate. I can tell. I don't know if anyone out there in chat or if you yourself has caught Remix for Denial as a daily streamer for Tribes Ascend, and on Fridays he usually does his point of view of their most recent match, and he does kind of a commentary. So you get to listen to the comms of Denial a little bit and get a little bit of a behind the scenes. So if you're interested in what these pros sound like whenever they're actually playing, check it out Friday. I think he starts at like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but he usually does a VOD on Friday and does a commentary with the comms live. So you get to hear all the action from the point of view of one of the players. So it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, very smart player, been around the block, very, very well respected among the community. So
Yep.
It's always good that he does that and gives people a perspective on how things work. So
And I'm going to go ahead and cut you off here because Extravagance is out with the flag with 396 health, going 264. She is going to make it all the way back home. There's no crash from TXM, so Denial gets their first lead of this map, going up 5-4 with 7 minutes left. Denial comes back and does put a point on the board, take the lead finally. So now let's see if TXM can answer and tie it back up, maybe even force a proper overtime for this map. I think that's the most neutral answer I can give, right? Overtime, huh?
overtime. Nothing wrong with that.
We'll see what happens when Sunny Nova comes in for a grab, and Kiwi's off the pillar. I don't know if he got blocked or if he got dissed out of the way, but he has 296 health. He's not going very fast. He's well under 200. He does kind of slow to a stop now. He tries to pass the flag off. The pass misses. So Extravagance and Bo Jingle Bells do show up on the scene for Denial. Our base thankfully comes swooping in and grabs the flag, but no, a strike to the face kills him. Nutson, Thomasar is fighting for the flag. Nutson gets there first for the return. So now I guess these four players are just going to duel it out here in midfield. Rincewin and Thomasar are going to finish their duel up. Thomasar didn't have nearly enough health left to finish it. So Rincewin easily takes that one. A clutch strike taking down the flag grab, the regrab right there to keep the flag nearby and allow Denial to get the return. So that was once again a good heads-up play by Denial to keep that flag from getting home. Oh, we're getting word now that Sunny Nova has crashed for TXM, so looks like TXM is going to be down a player for a little bit, and Denial is going to go on the power play here while we get Sunny Nova back online. Hopefully he can get back in pretty quickly, and TXM can get back up to full strength. So we'll see what happens during this power play, because rules state game does not stop. Game goes on.
And rightfully so. It's not the game's fault that people have connection issues. So we'll see if Denial can take advantage of this playing one man up and get a couple caps in.
Speaking of caps, they do go for a grab, but Extravagance gets taken out on the stand by Frances, and that goes nowhere. So no dice on that one. I do see a question asked in chat here by Deuterino. Yes, we do play the third map. This is the group stage. All three maps are played because we're playing for points right now. Back to the action here. Remix is still working that strike for Denial. He's got it repaired up to full health now. So he's going to try to come out and put some offensive pressure. And, yep, he does get nice, lands at least 3 of the 4 shots on Frances and pushes him out of the way. So he comes in for the strike grab, but he does bounce off the inventory station, which slows his speed down significantly. He has practically no health left, and he's surrounded by TXM. So he's going to go ahead. Yeah, he gets taken out by TXM Snooks with the chain, and Snooks is there with the flag. He's going to camp on it here for a second. Extravagance sending some long-distance disc downfield, giving away her position early, which gives Snooks the chance to set some chain on her, so she K's out, forcing the return there. But flag does go back home. The flag is back on the stand for both teams. I see that TXM actually has their generator up right now. So they got that back to front route completely shut down because of that rear force field. Denial does not have their generator up. They're not really giving many thoughts about that back to front route there. I don't see anyone running down to repair it or anyone in too much of a worry about that. Severe is still on the stand here for Denial. He's got full health. Looks like he's rocking the disco off tonight. He's doing the brute thing. So both stands are kind of quiet right now. What's going on over here on TXM? No, it's not quiet. Matt and Bojinglebells and Remix are all down here for Denial, putting some hurt on Franchise. He goes down to half health. There are some Fractal going on the stand, and Franchise does go down. The flag is completely unguarded right now. Extravagance is probably about 4 seconds out. She is going to go ahead and beat the defense back to the flag. She is out half health. 163 health now after taking a snipe. 265 speed coming around the corner. Thomas R picks up the flag for TXM, but he gets conked out and the flag goes down in midfield. The flags are very close to each other. Bojinglebells pushes out and tries to grab the flag for Denial, but no, and his disc sends the flag right to Snooks, who is able to get the return. Denial also at the same time does have a pretty good hold on their own flag right out here by their own turret stand. Rincewind is going to go ahead and send that flag home. Veer is back. So both teams reset. There's 3 minutes left to go on Permafrost, and we're going to move on to Arcs Novena after this. So 3 minutes for TXM to tie it up.
Yeah, let's see how TXM responds. So far, this has just been a nail-biter of a match, and I'm very proud of both teams. They've done well and done the Tribes of Sin Esports community very well this evening.
Indeed, they have. So now, with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, the offense for Denial, Matt and Bojinglebells and Remix are all meeting up over here on this side hill. They're 2 heavies and a raider. Remix is coming. I see Gladiators going off on the stand, so I guess we have Gladiator and double Gladiator. Or we have heavy spin fuser Gladiator and Raider coming to the stand for Denial there. I don't see any of the shots loading though, so they're just trying to deny the area of the flag to Franchise right now to get him out of the way so Extravagance can get through. She does manage to get through, but takes a lot of damage coming through. She goes down to 106 health. She's got a lot of speed, so she's immediately going to punt that flag as far as she possibly can across midfield. It takes a nasty bounce off the hill and goes sideways, so it doesn't get a lot of distance. So TXM is able to crash on it, but Matten takes out Blitz right before he gets to return and gets the field grab with full health. He's coming down into the main llama trench, into the middle trench now. He's going to try to get some speed coming down this hill. He does get up over 200, but just barely. He still has full health. He's making his way back home all by himself. Snooks is starting to catch up to him now. Extravagance and Thomas R are starting to duel out. The flag is coming home, and it does go down, but it eventually does get captured, giving Denial the 6-4 lead with a minute and a half left. So I guess we need a grab, just a grab? No, a tie and a grab.
With a 6-4 lead, they're going to have to get a cap and a grab in order for it to go into overtime. If Denial just plays conservative here at this point, they could probably keep the flag home, and this will be the end of the map here in just over a minute.
Yep, about 60 seconds left to go here on map number 2. So a cap and a grab is what it's going to take. Remix is saying, nope, this game is not over yet. We're not going to go quietly. We're not going to just turtle up in defense. I'm going to go ahead and try to get one more point and make it 7. He has less than 50 seconds to get it across the field. He's not going very fast. He isn't a technician, so I'm assuming it was a strike grab. Remix is notorious for those. Snooks is going to prevent that 7th point and grab the flag off the stand for TXM. 40 seconds left to go now in this map. Remix still has a hold of the flag for Denial, and Snooks did drop it. So let's see what's going on over here. Matten and Thomas R are fighting for it. Matten gets the upper hand, takes him down. He's going to go for the time return, but no, Remix drops the flag, and Sunny Nova gets the return. TXM is saying, no, you are not going to cap this out on us. We're going to wait 20 more seconds, and we're going to finish this with time. So 17, 16, 15 seconds left. You can do a countdown in your head if you want, but I'm not going to. So Snooks and R-Base are going to go ahead and try to grab the flag one more time for TXM. Less than 10 seconds left to go. Map number 2 is going to go to Denial Esports 6-4. We're going to go on to map number 3, which is Arcs Novena. And Arcs Novena is going to be a fast one. It's going to be either a long, drawn-out ditch match to the end, or it's going to be an absolute blowout from either team.
Well, I have a feeling at this point, I think Denial might turn the afterburners on. I mean, they're up 2 maps to 0. So they just might come out, just full bore and see how fast they can end this up.
Yeah, like you had mentioned earlier, Arcs Novena is Denial Esports. It is kind of their bread and butter map. It is their go-to this is what we do to beat FaZe. This is our map. So I agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised to see Remix and Denial come out really strong.
Yeah, once again on the second map, Denial just kind of leads the frag count here and also takes the second map. So we'll see if TXM can respond with this and see if we can't get a W here on this third map. I'm going to take advantage of this map change real quick and step out. I'll be right back.
So while he's stepped away and while we're getting into the server here, I'm going to go ahead and start plugging again. We do have another channel that more Tribes Ascend esports action does happen. It's the Tribescast Network. So go follow us over there. Our site is twitch.tv/Tribescast Network, all one word. I'm sure one of my friendly people in chat will link that for you here in just a moment. And of course, for NATL information and website stuff, go to NA Tribes. For EUTL, go to Game Shrine. We'll have those websites posted for you in chat here in a little bit. Also, if you're new to Tribes Ascend, you can play this game completely and totally for free. You go to tribesascend.com and download it there. The game is also available in Steam, so you can also download it there for free as well. Come out and join us, have some esports. Let's play some games. Map number 3 is going to be Arc's Novena. The teams are starting to get set up now. Denial is waiting on one person to come in, and TXM looks like they have their roster set. So, nope, everyone is going to go ahead and stack. So we're going to wait for someone to come back in after the stack. Waiting on Matt and Nutson to switch over now. Hopefully they can do it with 20 seconds left to go. There we go. Everyone did get stacked over. So we are going to wait up, hold up for one other person to join the server here. And we will just sit tight. Wait for map number 3. Well, I guess I could also take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the Tribescast Network. We are always looking for more people to join us. If you want to run a camera like Aya is doing for us tonight, and let's all give a shout out to Aya in chat because he's doing a hell of a job for us. He's been one of our hardest working cameras for Season 3. I think he's been our only working camera for Season 3 because I'm kind of down and out right now. But if you want to run a camera for us, if you just want to talk, if you want to do the play-by-play that I'm doing, or if you think you've got the chops to do the color commentary, the expert commentary that TXRedneck's handling for us tonight, send an email to tribescastnetwork@gmail.com. We'll gladly get you involved. We're underway now here on map number 3, so I'm going to run down the rosters really quick. For Denial, it's Remix, Bojingle Bells, Rinsewin, Extravagance, Matten, Nutson, and Veer. For TXM, it's Hunted, Our Base, Sunny Nova, Thomas R, Blitz, Franchise, and Snooks. So it looks like both teams are going to keep their same rosters for map number 3. Same rosters, same positions. Map number 3, Arc's Novena. It's the old classic, the one we all know and love. So expect to see a lot of back to fronts, a lot of bounces, and a lot of speed on this one from the cappers. So and there's going to be a lot of clutch plays on the stand. So TXM's offense has been really good at getting downfield first. They are already there, and Sunny Nova is already out with the flag, going front to aqua bounce, front to double aqua bounce, but he misses the second bounce, and it takes away all of his speed. So now he's going to try to walk it through the aqueduct there, and he does get taken out. Thomas R gets the re-grab in the aqueduct, though, and he has way more health. He's almost at full, but Rinsewin is also there to start chaining in mid-area, and he gets sniped out by Nutson, and the flag does go down. Rinsewin and Blitz and Our Base are all here. Rinsewin is all by himself, and he does go down. He gets taken out by Blitz. So Our Base does now have the flag, so here comes the first cluster play from TXM. This is another thing you see a lot on Arcs, especially with two strong teams. You'll see a team grab the flag and try to walk it across the field. The TXM cluster group does get taken out, so they punt the flag up and over the city, and Thomas R comes crashing in and does get the pickup. He passes the flag down the hill to Snooks. Meanwhile, for Denial, Extravagance is out. Denial does get the return, and they do go up 1-0 with a minute and a half. So Denial taking the lead in map number 3 here. Blitz is going to come in. He just comes in, crashes on the stand, shoots Veer once with a bolt, and then shoots Veer with a bolt, grabs the flag, and jumps off. He easily gets taken out, so now the Denial flag is out of position for the TXM capper to come through. So 26 more seconds before it returns. I wouldn't be surprised if you see TXM slow up their route a little bit. The Denial offense, Bojingle Bells, is coming along the right-hand side. Going to hang out over here on Sniper Hill with I Hunted. Going to push up to him and try to distract him for Extravagance coming in. Probably leave it on her route right about now. Yep, there she is. Looks like she's going to come in. Get herself a couple of boosts here, and she looks as if she's going to be doing a side route maybe. Sunny Nova grabs the flag for TXM, and he is out moving really slow, so they're going to try a cluster again. Thomas R. and Blitz are with him, so they're going to come across. They're getting down to about the midfield and drops the flag off for Thomas R. to pick it up, who gets immediately caught by Rincewin. Rincewin is there. He's the only one there for Denial. He does get taken out, and Thomas R. picks the flag back up. Just like I thought, Extravagance was going right to Aqua Bounce. She did bounce out, and she did make it all the way across midfield. She has full health and decent speed for the route that she was running. She does make it back home to her team as she gets conked on the hill. The flag is out, and Blitz is in the right spot to get the return, so now TXM has a chance to put a point on the board. They go ahead and put point number 1. 22 minutes left to go. It's tied 1-1. Map number 3. Denial Esports versus Texas Militia. I mean, this has been nothing but excitement tonight. You back yet, Redneck? Because I'm losing my voice. Alright, I don't think he's made it back yet, so I had to take a drink there. I do apologize for the dead air. Bojinglebells and Remix for the Denial offense are going to come over here and start picking on Snooks, the light defense for TXM. Snooks does go down, so now the offense is going to start making their way toward the stand where the Sniper and the Hoff are still both standing there with full health. Over on the Denial side of the world, stand looks pretty quiet right now. I don't see any offensive press from TXM, so I'm going to hop back over. Bojinglebells picks up the flag for Denial. He's in a Raider. And he's moving pretty good. He's got 465 health left. He's got 140 speed. He is going to make it under the aqueduct. He has just a sliver of health left, so he does go down to the chain of our base. And the flag does come out. Remix is there to pick it up. Also in a Raider, using a shield pack. Remix, being one of the strongest chainers in the game, is going to work on our base. These two are going to duel it out here. Remix goes down. Our base also goes down. And Snooks gets the return for TXM. That flag goes home. Both teams look like they're setting back up. Probably a reset here. Nope, looks like there's going to be an offensive duel. Thomas R, Remix, and Bojinglebells are all going to meet out here in the city. Probably duel it out a little bit. Yep, Remix is definitely coming on the duel chase for Thomas R. He's going to throw some chain at him. Snooks is also here to duel it out, so we got a lot of dueling going on midfield between these two teams. Matten is coming around for Denial. I don't think he's on a route. It's not very like him to run a Raider route. Oh, Denial was pushing out here to watch that right-hand back-to-front route that I see Blitz is running right now. He's down to 166 health with 200 speed. I don't know if his regen has been interrupted. Looks like maybe it has, so it looks like TXM is going to go double cap right now. Sunny Nova grabs the flag, going front to Aqueduct to the right-hand side this time. He's coming down across the Sniper Hill. He has made the turn upfield. He is getting to midfield. He's going to cross the flags. Both flags cross each other right at the Aqueduct. Sunny Nova still has a hold of the flag for TXM, but the TXM flag does come out. Sunny Nova gets the cap number 2 for TXM, going up 1-0 here with 19:40 left on the clock for map number 3. TXM goes up 2-0. I think it's safe to assume that Redneck has not yet made it back, so I'm still here by myself. Remix is trying to tell his team to reset, K out, and get home, but they're not listening to him. Oh, there they all go. They're all coming back home now. Bojinglebells is still pushing across midfield, though. He's in a Raider. He's got a shield pack going on, so he's got some duels going on with Snooks out here. Doesn't have much health left, and he gets sniped out by Hunter, so now he's forced to reset. TXM does have some pressure on Nuts, and Thomas R is starting to annoy Nuts a little bit. The Sniper for Denial, so Nuts is trying to get clear of him, trying to get out of his line of sight, because he doesn't have much health left. He does push way away from him, so he is a good distance away. He has 147 health left. He should be getting his regen here any second. He's out at midfield now, and there's his regen, so Nutson is going to stay safe. He is still sniping. Extravagance is coming in for a route. She's well over 300. She's coming back to front. She's with 121 health left. Should be getting her regen right about now. Then she comes down into the hill. Blitz is there, but he's got his back turned. He didn't see her. She is coming through now, going 270. She hits the inventory station and stops dead in her tracks. So Bojinglebells tries to llama it off the stand now. Extravagance is still alive, and so is Remix. So these three are going to try to walk it across field, kind of do their whole flying V thing. Blitz comes up from behind and misses with a disc, but hits with the conk. The flag is out. Rincewin joins the Denial effort here, and the Denial team is able to take out all of TXM on the crash. Thomas R breaks off his offensive push to turn in and try to get the return. They take out the flag carrier of Denial. Extravagance then gets the regrab, and she's moving across the field now. She does have just a little bit of health left, and she goes down to some chain. Bojinglebells picks it up for Denial. This is a classic cluster play we're seeing from Denial here. And Jingle Bells drops it off for Remix, who has full health, and now they're walking it up. Meanwhile, Rincewind is just holding this flag. Extravagance joins Veer and Rincewind on the stand here to keep the flag at home. They take out Thomas R trying for the E-grab. Remix with just a sliver of health left, pitches it up to the flag stand, and Matten does put the second cap on the board for Denial. Just under 17 and a half minutes left to go. We are tied up 2-2 on Arx Novena. Denial and TXM are giving us a hell of a show tonight. Can't help but feel kind of awkward without my co-caster because I need to take a drink every so often. Blitz is now coming out here in a Pathfinder. He's going to get chained out by Rincewind, who is camping her out. So there goes that idea. I don't know what Blitz was planning. It looks like he was trying to drop an inventory station. That doesn't go anywhere. So TXM now has Thomas R out here on the right-hand hill. He's out here all by himself. I don't see anyone. Nope, he's out here for the offense, just waiting for his opportunity to move in now. And I think now would be the time because here comes Blitz and our base are now starting to push onto the stand for TXM. Veer is there as the Hoff. Remix does have a strike up and he is able to get some support for Veer and at least just destroys Blitz with that strike right down on top of him there. Matten is out with the TXM flag across midfield. He's going 200 speed, dropping down to just under. He's got 604 health left. The flag is still home, and he is able to get the third point. So now Denial has the lead, 3-2, with 16 minutes left to go. And there's a back and forth and back and forth and back and forth between these two teams on this map here. So Arx Novena is definitely one of the more known maps, one of the more classic maps. So I'm not surprised to see a bit of back and forth going on here between these two teams.
What makes this map so fun is just it's so
Thank you.
fast-paced. There's never a dull moment.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back, dude. I'm dying. Okay, I'm going to take a drink for a minute. You vamp for a second.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like Denial has a strike up, so... Oh, here we go. Sony Nova has the flag. Looks like he did a back-to-front route. He's moving up the middle, moving with some fairly good speed here, and if there's not any disruption, he's going to get this. Yes, he's going to tie this up 3-3. So, once again, we have another nail-biter here on the third map between Denial and TXM. And looks like both teams are going to reset. TXM at the moment is going to try to clean up the base. And it looks like Remix is going to try to come in for a strike grab. But looks like Snooks gets the conk and is going to try to make the attempt. And yes, he does get the return. So TXM is going to try to clean up their base as Bo Jingle Bells just lines the TXM base floor with bodies. And let his presence be known that he is the dominant killer in this map. So... anyway, here we go. Looks like TXM is going to start moving in, and looks like both teams are going to start setting up their offensive strategies right now. So, you back? You want to take this over?
Yeah, I'm back now. Sorry, I just had to get a drink there.
No problem.
14 and a half minutes left to go. Tied up 3-3. That was a nice little play by TXM, sneaking through and grabbing the flag and getting it home. So, it's tied up now. Arx Novena, like I was saying before you got back, this map is a classic. It's just a strong map. I mean, it's to the point now you see these pro teams send people out, like our base is out here way off to the side, just waiting on a capper to come by. That's all he's doing out there, is waiting for a capper. They are completely removing one of their offensive players because the routes on this map are just too strong. Speaking of the devil, Matten has the flag. He's out with a llama grab, so he gets conked immediately. The flag does go out and does go back home, so there's not much going on there for Denial. So they're going to hang out and still keep with the offensive pressure. Sunny Nova is coming through for TXM with the flag. Rincewind gets the E-grab right in front of Sunny Nova, so that's no point for TXM just yet. He's out front to back. He goes down. The flag is a pretty good distance away from the stand now. Blitz is at the stand with the flag, and he does not get the cap. No, Remix was able to come in, force the drop, and get the return, so we are still tied 3-3. That was insane. Remix
I have
getting
no
that
idea
return.
what happened there, but that was amazing. Good play, I guess, for Remix.
Remix came in and got the triple crown. He got the kill, the return, and the E-grab all at the same time.
The trifecta, absolutely.
So now Denial's flag is out, and it's already back on the TXM side of the field. All of TXM is there. Franchise Thomas R. Blitz. But Rincewind comes in, gets the God Conk, He does get taken out, though, and is unable to get the returns. TXM is now all going to crash on this flag. Extravagance is coming through for Denial to get the E-grab. She's out front to back with a lot of health, but not a lot of speed. She's going to take this thing as far away as she can. A conk does come in. 2 conks come in from Snooks, but they both miss. Frances drops the flag now. It's out. It is getting kicked around, and Remix tries to get the return, but hits the pillar. Bounces off the pillar and misses the return, giving TXM the chance to re-grab and reset. They do have the flag secured. Knutson is trying to get up and trying to get some offense to get the flag back home, but he loses his speed. Matten is also there for Denial, trying to get the flag back home, but he goes down. Extravagance is still turtling across the field. She's going nice and slow, but she's all by herself out there. I mean, she has Rincewind, who's now there helping her out. So they're going to get the flag back here to their base, get it secure. I see some conks are still coming out. Yeah, looks like we're standoff right now.
No, that was a great heads-up play by Extravagance. Took full advantage of the entire TXM team just abandoning the stand and leaving the flag wide open. She took advantage of that, grabbed it, and ended up just lollygagging all the way back around to her side of the base where the support was. So very, very good job on her part.
Yeah, forcing the standoff with the E-grab, that's definitely a great move on her part. I mean, she was able to dirtle that thing all the way back, practically by herself, until she got all the way back to her hill and met up with Rincewind. So TXM abandoning their stand to go for the flag again. That's the second time I've seen them do that tonight, and both times it's led to either a standoff or a cap for Denial. So I guess they need to leave someone at home. So the offenses are now starting to do some work. Matten is pushed out for Denial, starting to come up onto Frances, and he does get the conk from a long distance, and conk goes nowhere because Sunny Nova gets the regrab immediately, but then takes a strike to the face, and Denial is able to get the easy to return after taking him down. Also, at the same time, though, TXM is able to get the return. So both flags reset. We are out of standoff. Matten regrabs for Denial, and he's coming across midfield with 331 health, just under 200 speed. He has just a sliver of health left, and he gets chained out, so he didn't get to punt. Remix drops off the stand for Denial and grabs the flag. Does manage to get it back up onto the stand, and there's not enough crashing time, so he goes up 4-0 for Denial.
Yeah, that's just an example of a heads-up play by Matten. Flag stands open. He llamas it off the stand, does the moonwalk all the way back to his base, loses the flag right in front of his stand, and they capitalize on it. Good job for Matten.
Also, good heads-up by Remix, who's playing offense tonight, to be back to get the flag and secure it for Denial to take the lead with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. So there's still plenty of time for a lot of esports to happen. So let's take a look, see what's going on here now. I see that TXM has a Shrike up now, and you guessed it, there's Blitz. Of course, I say he has a Shrike right as he tries to jump out and do a Shrike grab. He does get stopped on the stand, but he doesn't get killed, so he is going to llama it off with our base and Thomas R there to cluster him across. The Medium brothers coming across, they are able to take out Rincewind, their chase. So now they're completely alone. Veer is starting to chase, Nutson's starting to crash, Bojinglebells is starting to crash. Everybody is coming for Denial. Here they come. Blitz still has the flag. He still has plenty of health with 821. A lot of chain is starting to come through. He does go down, and the flag does get dropped, and Matten gets the return on the stand. No point for TXM. Denial. Matten coming through with the clutch return.
They got the cap. They got the cap and tied it up, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my mistake. I do apologize. I got a little excited there for nothing because TXM gets the cap, and it's tied now with 9.5 minutes. There you go. I redid it for you.
That was
there.
A good
So
edit. I like it.
We can fix that in post, right? No, it looked like, from my angle, it looked like Matten got the return right as the cap went down. So
no, that was about as close as it gets right there. That time it came in TXM's favor. Remix got the last one, so TXM was due for one.
Yep, looks like each team have gotten a good clutch now with 9 minutes left to go. Tied 4-all right now, so both teams are going to have to kick it back into gear. Sunny Nova is running a soldier cap right now. He's coming in left to right. He's way up in the air. He's going to come and he's going to land on the flag, and he's going to grab it going 160. He lost a lot of health with that crash, though, and the Shrike is easy to take. Is easily chained out by Rincewind, the LD for Denial, and he's going to camp the flag out here to force the return from Thomas R coming out to duel him out. Thomas R and Rincewind are dueling each other, and Thomas R is probably going to go down here any second now. Or not. Blitz is coming back to front. Looks like he was coming on a back to front slow route, but Veer was there able to make the stop, put that disc in his face. Our base
Remix just tried to do a strike grab, and Frances got the body block, so attempt failed. So it looks like Denial's probably going to reset here.
Yep, both teams trying for quick grabs, going back to front, but both Hoffs doing their job, getting the blocks. Now Sunny Nova is coming through back to front as a Pathfinder. He's 244 speed with just over 300 health coming across midfield. He's already back to his side of the base. There's no crash from Denial. There's point number 5 for TXM. TXM takes the lead by 1 now with just under 8 minutes left to go. So now Denial's going to have to answer it. It's been back and forth this entire map. It's been TXM, Denial, TXM, Denial, TXM, Denial all night long.
Yeah, this is a change of pace. The first 2 maps, TXM took a commanding lead, and Denial came back, closed the gap, and took the map. So, you know, until it's 7 for TXM, this map's not going to be over.
And Blitz gets nowhere with a grab as he gets sniped out, and the flag gets returned. Remix and Bo Jingle Bells are coming in for the offense of Denial, but there's a lot of defense with a lot of health. Remix does go down, and Bo Jingle Bells is now all by himself. But he's going to fall back to about midfield and kind of cancel this press for Denial. He's going to go back to his side of the base and set back up, wait for his offense to show back up, and they're going to press in. Hopefully they can time with their capper. I see the Shrike is also out for Denial. Remix does have that Shrike back out for Denial, and he's coming across midfield. He's starting to put some Shrike bolts down onto the stand just to kind of get their attention. Take their attention off of Matten, who looks like he's going back to front, getting his regen with 240 speed. He's going to get some speed coming down into this hill now. He's going to push it up to about 285. He's going to come back to front, and he does get the flag. He's out full health, 271 speed. He's already at the ducks before I can even finish saying he's grabbed the flag. Our base is there for the E-grab for TXM. He grabs the flag and punts it as far as he can to midfield. Matten does have the flag for Denial back behind their base. He's back here with Sunny Nova, who doesn't appear to be paying much attention to the flag. Looks like maybe he was on a route, so he continued that route, but Blitz picks up the flag after the punt. He does have the flag, but he's being stalked by that Shrike and Remix, so let's see what's going on here. Are they going to be able to make it back?
It looks like Sunny Nova grabbed the Shrike, and we might have a version of Star Wars, Series 17 here. We'll see what happens.
Yep, and here comes Remix. He's going to go ahead and put some Shrike. I can go ahead and call this as a standoff now because looks like both teams do have the flags secure on their respective sides of the map. So I guess this is standoff number 2 for this map. Both teams are going to rock a Shrike right now. Defense for Bo Jingle Bells, or defense for Denial is Bo Jingle Bells, Extravagance, and Rincewind. Meanwhile, defense for TXM looks like it's going to be Frances, Hunted, and I'm sure Snooks is around here somewhere. Where is he? I'm sure he's about, but I'm sure he's also playing on defense. So, Bo Jingle Bells drops the flag on the other side. Our base does come in and get the return, so the TXM flag is now back on the stand. Frances, Hunted, and Sunny Nova are going to start making their push toward their flag to get the cap on the board. There it is, point number 6. That's a 2-point lead now. Matten gets the grab right after the cap goes down, so no E-grab. And no cap either. He does go down. The flag is out. Our base gets the return right in front of Remix, trying to do a Shrike grab, and there goes the Shrike. So Remix just K's out to reset. Blitz had picked up the Blood Eagle Denial flag, but he gets taken out, and Rincewind returns it back to his stand. So just under 5 minutes left to go. TXM has a 2-point lead coming into the last stretch of Arcs Novena. So it'd be nice to see them get to take a map off of Denial tonight.
Yeah, that would be nice, but there's still a lot of time left, and as we've seen the previous 2 maps, being 2 caps up is nothing for Denial, so this could be very interesting here over the next few minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be pretty intense the next couple of minutes, so get in and strap on, people. This is going to come down to the wire. TXM does have a 2-point lead, but as Redneck just said, that's I've seen Denial come back from worse. So Thomas R was going to try to get the grab for TXM, but Veer is able to take him out and keep his flag at home. Denial's flag is secure. And now over on the TXM side of the world, Denial's offense has shown up. Bo Jingle Bells is there. They take out the Hoff. Extravagance is coming back to front, but she doesn't have much health, so she breaks off from Matten, who was double capping right behind her, going well over 300. 807 health across midfield now. Here comes the time return. Rincewind puts the flag back on the stand, and Matten does get the cap. So now it's a 1-point deficit for Denial to overcome. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. So let's see what they do now. Extravagance is back over here. Matten is back over here. Thomas R grabs the flag for TXM as a soldier. He's going right to left. He's not going very fast, though. He's just at about 157 speed with 900 at health. And I see that Blitz is starting to escort him home a little bit. So we got a little bit of friendly chase. And Rincewind comes in and conks the flag out of his hands. He's got plenty of health and plenty of time to get that return. So the Denial flag does go home. Veer is already waiting for it back at home. So nothing doing for TXM there. Now over here, Denial's offense, Remix, is putting some pressure on the stand. He takes out Frances, and now he's just got Snooks left to worry about. He chains him down to just about nothing left. Extravagance does come through left to right, grabs the flag going 244. She takes the snipe and goes down to 553 health, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Blitz comes in and tries to go for the Shrike E-grab and does not get it. But the comp from Thomas R does knock the flag out of Extravagance's hand before she can return it, and Thomas gets the return. Sunny Nova now has the flag for TXM. He's coming back across. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Looks like TXM wants to take this match.
Look at this wave of red coming across the bridge.
Here comes all the crash, but it's not in time, and TXM takes map number 3, 7-5. So TXM takes 1 out of 3 maps. Denial takes the first and second. TXM takes map number 3, and what a night.
Yeah, what a great match. I mean, basically, this is young dog versus old dog, and obviously, the more experienced team won this, and Denial is just a great team all the way around. Very experienced players, very smart, very patient, and TXM at least made it interesting. You know, got a lot of good players, smart players, and, you know, thank goodness for the community. It was just a very well fought out all 3 maps all the way around, so good match tonight.
It was a great match from both teams, and I've already sent planted the seed to get some interviews in here. So we'll wait and see if anyone can come filing in. I really want to talk to these 2 teams. They put on a hell of a show for us. Getting word from Twitch chat that Remix has crashed. So I don't know if he'll be joining us or not. He usually comes in for interviews. They'll probably have just a quick little team meeting after the match. Yep, here they start to come in. So I'm going to start dragging them in here, and I have to unsuppress them. So I'm going to be quiet for the next couple of minutes while I'm taking care of the flood.
GG's.
Yeah, they were very good. A lot of fun.
Oh, they were a blast to watch.
Yeah, it was a hell of a show you guys put on.
Man.
Oh yeah, Hunted is here for TXM. We're waiting on everyone else to show up. Sorry, y'all don't know voices like we do. Anyone else coming from TXM?
No, it'll just be me.
All right, well, let's go ahead and ask you a couple of questions while we see if anyone from Denial shows up. Hell of a show you guys put on, taking some early leads on map number 1 and 2, but ultimately the maps number 1 and 2 go into Denial. So did y'all just lose coherence after getting an early lead, or just kind of what happened on the first couple of maps?
Well, I think what it came down to was the experience of Denial really pulled through, and they made the adjustments that we didn't make, that we should have made. Specifically on Bella, the first thing that comes into my mind is the fucking strike that they had. So they had a strike, they had a cap and then a strike grab, and we didn't kill the strike, and they got the strike again and had another strike grab for another cap. And it's stupid, simple things like that, like killing their strike, that could have saved caps, could have saved the game. And it's come, over time. I mean, our team is relatively new, playing together. Denial, all those guys have more experience than we do for the most part. But, we're positive about the games. We think they went really well. We're not down on ourselves at all. I mean, we took arcs off of them, so...
Yeah, you were able to take arcs off of Denial, and that says something to us. Arcs is Denial's go-to map.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think we were a bit surprised on Permafrost how well their defense played it. Knutson was just a pain the entire game, camping routes and everything, and we didn't have the answers to it. And we're working on that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It was kind of a boost knowing that we were in the lead for a majority of all of the first 2 maps, and just the little things when it comes down to it that we'll fix, and we'll be ready for next time, and we'll give them a better game next time for sure.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about map selection for this match. We ended up with Bella, Omega, and Permafrost as 1 and 2. How did that pan out? Was that kind of a planned strategy from either team, or what happened there?
Well, to be honest, the maps are we don't get to pick maps. Jim hands them to us. and the way that it works was kind of weird. We didn't really know what our maps were until I think Sunday night or Saturday or something.
Okay, so
And
they changed the format a little bit.
yeah, it's a bit odd, but I mean, we were prepared. We were ready to play. I mean, I'm not going to blame it on the maps because they had to play the same maps we did. Bella and Permafrost are not normally played, but we were prepared. We were ready, and I think we played a good game. They just made the better adjustments on the maps. It's really what it came down to.
Yeah, great show. I mean, a lot of great plays from both teams coming out. And TXM, for being a new team, you guys put on one hell of a show, and I know I appreciate it. I know Redneck does, and I'm sure the viewers out there appreciate it as well. But we're gonna give the Denial guys another second, see if they're gonna send anyone in for an interview.
Bojingle Bells just popped in there at the very bottom if we want to move him in.
Yeah, Bojingle Bells is up there. I'd like to talk to him.
Just a long way to move somebody from the very bottom all the way up towards the top.
Well, unfortunately, my move powers only happen within this little sub channel here, so I can't move him in from up there. He has to join the lobby for me to be able to move him down in here. There he is.
Redneck could move.
Oh, no.
I'm on it.
We're gonna get someone from Denial in here, damn it. I promise you.
Redneck has to go channel by channel moving him up. That's funny.
Okay, now you have to move him in from here.
Hello, Bojingle Bells. He's muted. He can't hear us.
Yeah, he's going to have to unmute here in just a moment when he realizes he's in here.
There he is. Bojingle Bells is joining us from Denial Esports. Bojingle Bells, can you hear us?
Yeah,
No?
hold on.
There he is.
Just setting up all my stuff.
So first
I
of
think
all,
I'm set up.
while you're getting set up, let's just say GG's to you and Denial. That comeback, man.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay. Yeah, we were struggling really on Bella. Like several of our players were getting internapped, and that was rough at the beginning. But we fought through it.
For those of you watching at home who don't know what being internapped is, it's having connection lag issues to the server. Internap is a provider. Google it if you really want to know, but that's what getting internapped is. But yeah, y'all came back on both maps, 1 and 2. And then what happened on Arcs? Arcs is like your map, man.
I don't know. Our map now is Kata. Arcs really hasn't been our map for a while now.
Oh, breaking news.
Yep.
Denial's new map
I mean,
is
we're
Kata.
not not bad on Arcs, but it's just I don't know. We're going through some roster changes, and we still have players adjusting to their different roles. So, sure, that has a lot to do with all that. But
Yeah, I see Remix sniping last season. Then beginning of this season, he said he was doing LD, and today he was doing offense. So it looks like Denial is trying to try on some new shoes for everyone.
right, yeah. The interesting story here is we were actually going to have Snooks as our LD, who is now LD for TXM, and Remix was originally going to be LO like a month or two ago, and then things changed, and Remix needed to be our LD, so he stepped up and he played that for us these past several weeks, and he was even LD in our first match against Triumvirate.
Yeah, I remember watching that when he was LD. So y'all pulled in
Rincewind, yep.
Rincewind to LD for you tonight, and he did a pretty good job actually. He seemed to be on top with his conks and was always on chase as soon as the flag got out. So he looks like he was pulling some weight.
Yep.
He was doing some work for you, and then of course Remix was one of the best duelists in the game, so putting him on offense definitely a great idea. Do you two have any questions for each other? Oh, Sunny's going to join us. Let me pull him in. Hello, Sunny and GG's.
Hello, friends. Thank you.
Sunny Nova is joining us in here, everybody.
Very, very good games.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
they're
good games by everybody. So, Sunny, kind of give us a little bit of a rundown of the match from your perspective here, and any kind of anything you noticed that was particularly awesome that you or the other team did, because there was a lot going on. It was hard to keep up with it all.
Yeah, I just want to say Arx Navina incredibly that caught me off guard so well. Seeing sabers in the air, I hear that the beep 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 from getting tracked, and my butthole clenches a little bit, and tried to grab the flag and either ignore them or shoot them out. Like it was, yeah, Veer's force to be reckoned with. I think that the denial defense was spot on with a lot of plays, and then some of them they may have just not got the spot, but they were definitely good tonight.
Yeah, we probably should have mentioned earlier in the broadcast that both TXM and Denial are heavy striking teams with Blitz, Remix, Veer, all of them very good strike players. So seeing 2 strikes up at once was not surprising one bit, but the strike play from both teams was exciting, to say the least.
Yeah, there was a point on Bella where I think Snooks jumped in a strike that was abandoned, and we yelled at him to get out of it because we still had another one up in the air, and there's that rule that you're not supposed to have 2 strikes. So he got out of it like immediately, and
Is it no one team can have 2 at the same time?
something like that.
I think that happened
Yes.
on Perma for you guys too, because we were like screaming like, "What? 2
I think,
strikes?"
did I say Bella? I probably said Perma. Like,
Well,
yeah.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah.
thought, I don't know. I always thought the rule was each team can only bring up 1 strike, and if you lose, it sucks for you.
I thought I think we've always played whether it's the rules or not, because I don't know how much lawyer we are with the rule set. Is that just 1 strike in the air at all? Whatever. Like if they steal your strike and you steal theirs, whatever. It's the whole point is not to steal 2 strikes and then you have 2 strikes and the other team can't get their strike because there's a 1 strike limit. Their strike will be up and you'll just be kind of screwed in that sense.
Yeah.
We just wanted to make sure that we only had 1 strike.
Yeah. I'm also going to go ahead and introduce Arbase joining us here as well. Arbase, GG's.
Hey, thanks for bringing me in. Appreciate it.
So we wanted to
And,
talk to.
Yeah.
We've talked to just about everyone, so why don't you kind of give us your rundown of what happened tonight?
So on what was the first map? Bella? Yeah,
Bella,
Bella
yep.
Omega. So we got the lead on that, and I think we try to do a different strat and it kind of pushed our momentum off. It could have been a good call out. We tried to do a D stack after the I guess it was like a 4-1 lead or something.
Mm-hmm.
And we called the D stack. It could have been a good call out. We're not sure yet. We're gonna go review the VODs, but it might have just been that we didn't execute it well. And so as a result, we just let some flags out, and they had a chain with the strike as well. So they just really caught us off guard with that. And then we were fighting with like 2 minutes left, 1 flag cap down, which makes it a lot harder on us. And they can just destack really hard at that point to make it really hard on us. So that was Bella. Perma, something similar too. Knudsen actually did a really good job of shutting us down, especially myself on offense. I was trying to clear him sometimes and I would just get sniped before I got there. I could have maybe changed something up, but Knudsen did, definitely a shout out to Knudsen because he really shut down that whole right side on his point of view. Just Capper couldn't get out, and offense had a tough time moving from him to the stand. So that was that map. Arcs, was a close game, and I'm glad we pulled it out to get at least 1 map off. And I think they were all very close games in general. So good games.
Good games across the board. Redneck, you've been quiet. You got any questions for these guys?
No, I'm just kind of going off the high here. I thought those were great freaking matches. I thought that all 3 maps were well fought out and was very impressed with Denial's comeback on the first 2 maps. I mean, especially off of Bella. I mean, they were coming down from, what was it, a 4 cap deficit?
4.
Yeah, and they came back and just shined through the rest of the map, made the adjustments. So I guess my only question would be like Bo, what did y'all do to make the adjustments? Was it just like, we're just going to stick to our game plan and keep running things, or did y'all make some adjustments to kind of get over that hump? I know you said you had some connection problems earlier on a few of your players in there, but what was that like the main issue, or did y'all just make some changes and get back into the game?
It's hard to say what was going on. I think we were just kind of we have a habit of giving up flags early on in matches, but so it doesn't really phase us when we go down. So we just stick to our game plan. I think the ping issues kind of just exacerbated things a little bit. So it's not that we were surprised really that we were down. It's just maybe a little bit frustrating that we couldn't fight through some of that earlier on. But we kind of just stuck to our game plan and things worked out.
Well, GG's once again to both teams. Arbase, Nutson did get your shout out there in chat. He just picked up. We're on a 60-second delay here, so you have to watch chat a little late. But GG's once again to both teams. I think that's going to go ahead and do it for us here. NATL Season 3 Group Stage, Denial taking 2 maps, and TXM taking 1 in this group stage here. So stay tuned here to the Tribes Ascend main channel. This is Tribes Ascend main channel, yeah. And also go ahead and head over to the Tribes Cast Network channel and follow them as well for more NATL and EUTL action.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to our boys on Ego and Tau. We appreciate you guys, along with Denial and Triumvirate and Flag Trotters and Emporium. Welcome to the Pro League, and thanks to all you guys. You make for a better place for the comp scene, and without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this right now. So appreciate everybody and appreciate your time. And to those teams in the House League, keep grinding it out and getting better. And, before one of these days, you guys are going to be here on the main cast, and we're going to be talking props to you guys as well.
Don't forget my baby girl, K out. K out.
K out, my bad. I apologize, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Any other shout outs from you guys before we call it a night?
I got to give a big shout out to Flying Tractors. Those are our boys. They've been with us from pretty much the beginning, and we have a good rapport with those fellas. So Flying Tractors, drink.
Yep. Thank you all
Anyone
for great
else?
games.
Appreciate the cast, gentlemen. Great camera work.
Yes, as always, I'm going to give out my usual shout out to AR, our cameraman, doing some work for us here. So awesome job, my friend, once again. And just a little bit of information to go over with y'all with Friday night on the Tribes Cast Network, starting at about 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Beer Mania is back. Come join us. Twitch.tv/TribesCast Network. Bring some beer, cider, wine, whiskey, vodka, whatever you drink. I don't care if you're drinking a Sprite, but just come out and drink with us on Friday night. We're going to play some Tribes, and we're going to have some fun. There is a post up on reddit.com/r/tribes with some information and some requests from you guys and stuff we want to do. And if you have any ideas about some things that we do at Beer Mania, you can, of course, go to YouTube and just Google Tribes Ascend Beer Mania, and you can look at all the shenanigans we get into. My name is Annijeyn. For TXRedneck, for the Tribescast Network, and for Tribes Ascend, we're saying good night from the North American Tribes League. Y'all have a good one.